Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. I'm just leaving China Square, Thika Road. So it's a mall that now has led to growth of other malls across the country. I think in Nairobi we now have like how many? We have this one was the main one. Then we have the one in Langata, another one in Karen. So the journey today is just, I came here for some shopping, quick shopping, then thinking now heading back, taking the longest route as usual, because as a rider, that is always the mission. So welcome and enjoy this ride. So first off, I'll head to Juja, see a few relatives over there. Then after that, now head back home using the route to Eastern Bypass. I think that will end the ride for today. So the mission was just to come to China Square, a bit of shopping here and there. Then after that, head back home. But since I'm on Thika Road and I have a few relatives in Juja, why not head there and then head back home, still the longest route. So the Eastern Bypass now will be the route back. But Thika Road, less traffic during the day, around 11, so very few vehicles on the road, so it makes it even easier for a nice ride. But even when doing that, always check your mirrors, always indicate, always gear up, always also check the traffic in front and indicate as well before changing lanes. So that's always what I look out for, as I transitioned also from driving, so it's something that I am used to, let me say, and you have to ensure you do that all the time. A few minutes later, we are now in Juja. So just exit to my left, and now we're heading towards Juja. I won't spend a lot of time in Juja, so just an impromptu visit, then head back home. Just left Juja. The intention now is to take the Eastern Bypass. That will also make the journey more interesting. The road is dual, so also less traffic, and hopefully reach home safe and sound. Still also playing by the rules, always checking the mirrors, always indicating, always checking also the traffic in front, so as to plan how to continue with the ride. So in terms of fuel consumption, I believe the Dominar is one of the best fuel economy bikes we have in Kenya. At 400cc, but you still get around 30 kilometers per liter if you maintain highway speeds. I've never gone below, I think the lowest I've gone is around 26 kilometers per liter. And there was a time we went for a group ride, so it was always a slow ride. I achieved around 34 kilometers per liter. The average speed was around 60-70 kilometers per hour, 60-70 approaching 80 kilometers per hour, since we are riding as a group, so low fuel economy. But then when we maintain around 100, 110, we'll get 30 to 32 kilometers per liter. So it's a very efficient motorcycle and also powerful, I presume, because I haven't tested any other bike. So we are now on the Roy route. As you can see, the trees to my right, the Kamakis area. So now taking this route, heading towards Embakasi. So as you can see, the road is dual. Those who used it years ago might attest to the traffic situation that was on this road. But right now the dualing makes it easier to use the route, and very less traffic situation, and it's also a very enjoyable route, though as we near the airport there is normally very high crosswinds. I've experienced that before, but I think the weight of the bike has also contributed to it being of no effect, little to no impact at all. And I've also had riders, especially those with lighter motorcycles, complain that the winds are so strong sometimes. But I think also that the trees on the side act as windbreakers, especially in these most sections. The land terrain here is almost flat, so I think that also what aids in the acceleration of the winds. So here less traffic, faster movement. And still, even if there is less traffic, always check. There might be somebody with speeding from the back who may want to overtake and maybe also planning to overtake another car. So always be on the lookout for the same, and also check traffic ahead, and always full headlights. So for the Dominar, it has the daytime running lights. There are lights that's always on whenever you turn on the bike. So you either make it full or full light or dim. So the dim option is always on, and that ensures that you're always able to project your light towards traffic in front of you so that they can see you, enhance your visibility. I've added future eyes. So future eyes are also very good accessories that you can add to your bike that enhances my lighting, especially at night. Though I don't like much riding at night, but in case of riding at night, I have the future eyes. They also enhance visibility also during the day, so it's a good add-on. So there's always a bit of traffic when you approach these junctions where they've put rubbles and speed bumps. So you are likely to encounter just a bit of traffic. And I think it could be worse during rush hour because there's so many vehicles, especially using now these turns. And the buses also stopping to pick passengers and so on and so forth. So it can create a bit of traffic. So you also need to check your map, check your route to see if it's the alternative for you if you intend to use this road, especially during rush hour. But I recommend it. It's one of the routes that you can take as well. If you've not been to this part of Nairobi. So Mehano areas, Utawala. It had to get some bit of traffic before the road again opens up, because now after that now it heads towards Embakasi. So normally around this Utawala you might find a bit of traffic during rush hour, but then as you head towards just after Utawala, the road opens up until you're nearing now Embakasi. That's when you may again encounter a bit of traffic. So it's so those are the throttle, the neck points, the choke points for traffic that you need to look out for when using this route. So I noticed this trailer that was speeding so rapidly, so I ensured I was following from a distance. I think it was heading towards the ICD, the internal container depot, which is in the Cabanas area. So I think the other side of the road, there's a depot where these trailers go to pick goods. So I was nearly maintaining 100, and the trailer was still doing nearly the same speed, but moving from one lane to another. So I decided not to overtake it and just follow from a distance. And I think you see what happened just a few meters ahead in the next roundabout. So it nearly came through that roundabout at a very high speed. And the driver seems to have pressed hard on the brakes, and I can see it smoking everywhere. The tiles is trying to brake from that high speed. So I think he was in a hurry to go maybe pick a container or something from the internal container depot. So normally check such also, I call it reckless driving, to ensure that the driver is you are in a safe following distance, or because it may be difficult to overtake if the driver is changing lanes from time to time. So just be on the lookout and maybe ensure the driver can see you. If he signals for you to overtake, then you can go ahead, but if just reckless, so be on the safe side. So this is now Langata South Road that takes you to Tangaza University. So we are in Karen area. So just on the left there is Tangaza College or Tangaza University. now branched off to Bagani Road. So I'm going to take this route to avoid possible traffic in the school area, the other routes. So this one I'll take the junction that heads towards Cooperative University. So there is another nearly private road because it has barriers and everything, but matatus are not allowed. So I'm going to take that Nzohe Road as I head now towards Cooperative University, and then Gataka Road. So it's a road that has also eased traffic for those coming to Ngatarungai. So take Gataka Road, then head home. So this is the Nzohe Road, as you can see those red barriers, and then so it has barriers on entry and exit. So I think mainly also to avoid huge trucks and to avoid matatus from using the route. So from here just head to a Cooperative University, then to Ngatarungai. So here is the Cooperative University Junction. So the road to my right, that will now take me towards Gataka Road. And prior to that road being tarmacked, it was also another hell for those people who wanted to access Ngatarungai and avoid traffic from the main route. But since it was tarmacked, it's a preferred route for most people. I believe it has also led to a population growth, rapid population growth in the Gataka area that has led also to more developments in the area. You can see new apartments coming up in the area. You can see also there's a huge supermarket in that location as well. my recording came to an end as I neared Destin Supermarket. I also wanted to stop by to grab a few things. You can see the illumination of the future eyes, so they're normally very, very bright even during the day. So that can really help in ensuring you're visible. So I just branched off and realized my batteries for my cameras were running low. So thanks for watching if you've been with me up to this point. So watch out for more videos, and you're welcome. Subscribe and share.